Yo, what is going on? It's your boy X going at y'all with a brand new video, and in this video we're going to be talking about shooting and how you guys can do 2 simple steps to just increase how well you're shooting. Stupid easy. So if you guys are excited for this video, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Also comment if this did help you out, and subscribe if you guys are new on that road to 10K, hopefully by the end of the year, working on that. So when it comes to shooting, I've already done my whole, shot stick explained video, so that'll be linked down below if you guys do want to check that out. But just some simple tips here, 2 big ones that I will cover that are really going to help you with how well you're shooting. And the obvious one is to shoot in these red zones or the hot zones. That'll help you out like massively. Like seriously is so much improved. There's actually a graphic popping up on the screen right now by NBA 2K Lab, and 2K Lab is one of those places where you should just go. Always follow on Twitter and all that sort of stuff, because they just give you info on jump shots and everything of the sorts to really help you out. And you can see, for the most part, whenever you are in a hot zone, you're going to be shooting significantly better, especially when you have hot zone hunter versus when you're shooting in a normal and a cold zone. But when it comes to shooting with the square, for anybody that does that, 2K21 works very similarly to 2K20 when it comes to shooting with square. If you guys remember last year, they did something where if you turn off your meter, you actually get a boost to your shooting. So I can show you guys right now another screen where this is a chart that 2K Lab also showed for meter and non-meter shooting. And you can see that other than some outliers just with the small variance that there is when you're doing a lot of shots like this, you're going to have a better chance with shooting without the meter. So if you're somebody who likes to shoot with the square button, no matter what you're on, go into the settings right here and you can turn it off. I recommend free throw only, just because free throw shooting without the meter is a little weird, but you can turn it straight on, straight off, or with free throw only, and then come in here and really get used to just shooting without the meter. It's significantly better, especially if you're using guys who are really good shooters. It tapers off. If you're using somebody who only has like a 75 shot, it's not going to boost as well as somebody who is a 90 shot, so be aware of that. If you're somebody who's using cards that aren't exactly insane shooters, using the meter really probably is the better option, so you can just time it. But if you're using guys who have a 90 3-point shot, it's definitely what you want to do. Now, when it comes to shooting with the stick, which is completely different, this is what you're going to want to do. This is what I've actually gotten used to using. You can see I have my timing on, if I go back to the controller settings, I have my shot aiming on shots only. So again, if you watched my shooting with the stick tutorial or just shot meter explained video, it goes over the whole shot stick. You can see right there, I'm just moving the stick all around to get these jump shots off, and this is basically how you just shoot. You just press down the right stick and aim it towards the center. So there's one tip that 2K keeps telling a lot of people, but I don't think too many people actually see it. And if you haven't been on Twitter, you want to know about it at all. And that's using L2 to time your jump shot along with the stick. I've told a few people in the comments, and they just haven't really, I guess, fully got what I've been saying. But if you watch a few of these shots, you can see I lock it in to a spot and then just let it go. And you can see as soon as we start doing that, the shots are actually falling a lot more consistently with the stick. We're not getting as many greens, but that's because Nate Archibald he's not a great shooter, so it's pretty difficult. So basically what you do with L2 is you want to time it the exact same way that you would with square in a jump shot. So if that is a little bit confusing, is square, we're releasing at this time and point, we'll say 400 milliseconds, and that's exactly when you want to press L2 when you're aiming with the stick. So basically when you're aiming with the stick, you want to get it to that center position and then hit L2 around the time that you would release with square, and you'll get a boost to your jump shot, and it is a massive boost. Ever since I've started doing this, whenever it comes to domination on Hoff and all those sort of things, I've been shooting so much better, but mainly with this Dave DeBuscher card. This is the guy that I've really just started really using the stick and going off with, mostly on catch and shoot shots, I will say. But doing this L2 timing is something that increases your shooting percentage insanely. You can see we're smacking out whites, and all we're doing is using the L2, and that's it. You know, we're going here in the corner. You can see there's 3 straight greens, centering it with Dave the Busher. I don't know why I shoot significantly better with Dave than everybody else, but it is what it is. So basically, all you want to do is catch, aim, hit L2, boom, and you can green it so much easier. You guys can see as soon as we switch to Dave, we're getting it. Now, there is another method for shooting that was shouted out by Sam Pham. I can link to his video down in the comment section below, where he actually talks about how, I guess, to shoot off catch using the shot stick, and how he was able to green, I think, 21 straight shots in that video, and it's with his catch and shoot right stick method. So you just want to get rid of the ball at first here, but when you call for the ball, you can see that your player will stick their hands out and get ready for the ball. And when you see that animation of them sticking their hand out, you want to press up on your right stick, so you hear the click when you press it directly up like this. You know, hear this click, and then as soon as you do that, press L2, or bring it the right stick down and press L2, and that'll lock it in basically straight for you every single time. Now, this is something that takes a good bit of skill to get used to. As you can see, it's not something that I'm great at because I just haven't practiced it too much. It's not really what I do, but if you want a more in-depth version, or just, I guess, a detailed description of how that works, you can go ahead and check that out from Sam Pham. It's actually really good video, and I think it'll help a lot of you guys out. And for anybody that's struggling with off dribble shots, do the same general thing. It's going to take a little bit because off dribble shots are just a little bit different. It's not always directly center, so sometimes you will struggle a little bit, but in general, make sure you're using that L2 shot timing and turning off your meter depending on what you're using, and you will be a significantly better shooter. I can almost promise that. This has actually changed completely how I've been able to shoot with Dave the Busher, Byron Russell, and a bunch of other cards with okay 3-point shots. So let me know if this helps you guys out in your journey to becoming a better shooter. It can help you out with these 73 pointers in unlimited, or 73 point ratings in unlimited. So let me know if this guys helped you guys out. If you need any more shooting tips, I could reply to you guys in the comments, all that sort of stuff. Like that you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We're on that road to 10K. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video.